Hi everyone, and welcome to Studio Jake. I, of course, am your host, Jacob Airy. Thank you for joining me on my vidcast, where I talk about all things pop culture, anime, television, film, novels, music, gaming sometimes, although I'm more of a normie in gaming. But I appreciate you joining me. I hope you will like this video, share it out. I hope I earned a subscribe button click there from whatever platform you're watching on. I'm all over the place, so wherever you are, comment below, tell me what you think. Also, check it out. I write novels. It's true I talk about the culture war a lot, but I don't just complain about it, I do something about it. I've got 3 novels out right now. You can get them on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. The first one here is a paranormal story about demons trying to take over a town and the angels sent to stop them. This is the Seven Royal series. Book 1 is All Good Things, Book 2 is Breaking the Stars. It's about a group of your favorite fairy tale characters who have to come together to defeat an evil mage who has conquered their homeland. So definitely check those out. I hope you'll read them. So today is going to be a little bit more of a ranty video. I'm going to just go ahead and get that out of the way. I am wearing my Plus Ultra shirt. I have my Ida McFarlane toy collectible out. Why is this the case? It is because it has been announced that Netflix plans on ruining another anime. They have purchased the licensing to remake My Hero Academia, which is one of my all-time favorite animes. This is from boundingintocomics.com. Like them on Twitter. It's called Bounding Comics on Twitter, but and also head to their website. They have some really great articles. So the headline reads: Live action My Hero Academia film heading to Netflix will feature screenplay from Obi-Wan Kenobi showrunner Joby Harold by Spencer Bakuli. I hope I pronounced that right, Spencer. So this is what he says. In a development that has historically sounded the death knell for live action adaptation of Japanese properties, Netflix has acquired the streaming rights to Legendary Entertainment's upcoming take on Kohei Horikoshi's My Hero Academia. First announced by Variety on December 12th, Netflix purchase of the upcoming film will see Hollywood's take on Bakugo, and All Might skip theaters and premiere exclusively on the streaming service, though the film will receive a theatrical run in Japan courtesy of Toho Company Limited. Alongside this distribution update, it was also revealed that the film's screenplay will be penned by writer Joby Harold, who most recently rewrote Kathleen Kennedy's initial Obi-Wan Kenobi script and served as the Disney Plus series showrunner. In addition to overseeing the canon-breaking adventures of the Jedi Master, Harold's credits also include stints as co-writing the stories for such productions as Warner Bros. Discovery's upcoming The Flash, Universal Pictures' upcoming Transformers: Rise of the Beast, and Netflix's previous collaboration with Zack Snyder, Army of the Dead. Notably, Harold plans work on the My Hero Academia film will mark his second team up with Legendary Entertainment, as the writer is also currently serving as the executive producer of the studio's upcoming Godzilla and the Titan series for Apple TV Plus. Harold's script will in turn be brought to life as previously announced by storied Japanese director Shinsuke Sato, best known for having directed a myriad of live-action manga adaptations for Japanese audiences, including I Am a Hero, Inuyasha, Kingdom Gantz, and Death Note. Sato's work tackling Hirokoshi's popular shonen manga will mark his official English language debut. Overseeing Harold and Sato's work will be producers Alex Garcia and Mary Parent, the latter apparently replacing formerly attached producer Jay Ashenfelter, alongside Ryosuke Yoritomi, a representative for My Academia's publisher I'm sorry, Shioyushi. Man, I am pronouncing that. I apologize. Um, Basically, Shonen Jump. It's the parent company of Shonen Jump. As of writing, neither potential release date nor any casting details have been revealed by Legendary Entertainment. Okay. So, Netflix is where live action adaptations of anime go to die. I have the controversial opinion that the Ghost in the Shell live action remake starring Scarlett Johansson was good. I loved Alita Battle Angel. One of the few, those are probably the only exceptions I have. So far, Netflix has destroyed any anime they have touched, except for like old ones that they've just gotten the licensing to. But like any new ones they've gotten, even Comey Can't Communicate, they made the English dub have all this woke terminology in it that's not in the manga and not in the anime. And when people realized, oh, I'll just watch the subbed, they started putting it in the subbed version as well. And not only that, but just their live action remakes. Death Note is probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Certainly one of the worst anime adaptations ever made. Same with Cowboy Bebop. Now, My Hero Academia, the people behind it, they didn't know um, ahead of time that that Netflix was going to get it right. They sold the rights to Legendary Entertainment, who apparently has a good relationship with the people who made Godzilla. That's probably how this deal was brokered, right? Well, so now it's going to Netflix. This worries me, especially with the hiring of Joby Harold. He, as far as I can tell, he has worked on at least two terrible properties and one that is surrounded by controversy and one that we don't really know a lot about other than the director's pandering. So, Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead, probably one of the worst zombie movies ever made. I mean, Zack Snyder is a hack, so all his movies are going to be terrible, with the exception of 300, I guess. All the other movies have been bad. Obi-Wan Kenobi, which turned the famous Jedi Master, as this article points out, into from a Jedi Master who's just kind of in hiding into this guilt-ridden soy boy who has to take orders from a spoiled brat child. And then the Flash, which has been surrounded by controversy mainly because of its star. So this guy doesn't have a good track record. Now, it is possible that since Legendary Entertainment is going to do it, maybe it'll be passable. But I'm just going to be mind boggled to see how they did it. I mean, Spike Spiegel in the original Cowboy Bebop series was Jewish. And just to pander to the crowd, they made him Asian for the Netflix live action rebate. Um, and that's just one of the terrible changes they made. You can go on and on about the changes they made to Valentine and Ed. I mean, it's just preposterous. Netflix was the worst possible deal um, that Legendary Entertainment could go, and they know the fans hate it, and they keep doubling down on this. My Hero Academia is one of my favorite anime of all time. I'm happy it's still going. I'm happy it's continuing. It has been something that I've really enjoyed. It's a great break from the wokeness that's coming from DC Comics, Marvel Comics, Dynamite Entertainment, Dark Horse Comics. The list goes, IDW especially. The list goes on, and it's just really this decision just boggles my mind. They would have had a really good theatrical run. It's a really popular property even in the United States. So I honestly don't know what Legendary Entertainment was thinking with this one. It just makes no freaking sense. I'm not interested in seeing All Might become trans. I'm not interested in Deku, Baku, or Shoto becoming gay. I'm not interested in Uravity becoming a lesbian. I'm not interested, or white race swapped. I'm not interested in any of that. I want to see the characters as they are presented in the manga. Now, the movie is still obviously in early stages of development, so we'll have to wait for more information. I just do not trust these corporate overlords, even with as good a track record as Legendary Entertainment. I don't trust them. I think that they're, especially with Netflix involvement, if it had just been Legendary Entertainment like it was previously, that's why I didn't really make a video about it. So I was like, oh, Legendary Entertainment. But this partnership with Netflix is going to ruin this. I'm calling it right now. I could be wrong, but I'm calling it right now. I think that this adaptation will not be plus ultra. I think it won't go beyond plus ultra, much less. So we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to wait for the casting, which I know is going to be terrible. They're just going to pick up, random people. They're not going to get anyone with any sort of experience. The only way they could make this work is if they decided to do, okay, so the anime is what's going on in Japan. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this My Hero Academia. It's going to be about superheroes in the United States. And some have been introduced in My Hero Academia, certainly in Vigilantes. the spin-off manga, they introduced Captain Celebrity, who he kind of started off at like as this parody of of American comic books. It was really funny actually because they were just totally calling them out. But he sort of evolved into this character that was more than a parody. He had a lot of depth, and you understood his inner struggle about being a hero. So anyway, I'm calling it right now. This movie is going to be terrible. It's going to be awful. It'll have good special effects, but it will not capture the heroism, the strength, the characterization of the manga or even the anime. I think that this is going to be a colossal failure, and I think it's going to disappoint fans of My Hero Academia. If you liked that video, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Give it a thumbs up. And I would be honored today if you would subscribe. No matter what platform you're watching on, please subscribe, hit that follow button, share it out all over the place, and check me out on some of my other socials. I've got links in the description below. Also, check out my website, StudioJakeMedia.com, and consider supporting this channel on StudioJakeMedia.locals.com. It really helps smaller creators out. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time right here on Studio Jake.